The main objective of this road safety audit are to identify and analyze road safety issues at the College Delima intersection. We aim to assess the current road conditions and factors contributing to safety concerns. And finally, propose practical and data-driven solutions based on Malaysian standards. Speeding problem. Speeding was identified as a key problem. Drivers often exceed speed limits due to unclear signage. Speed are not properly reduced near intersection and pedestrian crossings. This increases the risk of losing control while avoiding obstacle or stopping suddenly. Suggested field study is spot speed study. To address the speeding issue, we suggest conducting a spot speed study using a radar gun. This method helps assess compliance with speed limits and understand driver behavior in specific road sections. Based on our study of 50 vehicles, 8% exceed the speed limit of 35 km per hour. The most common speed range observed was between 21 to 30 km per hour. Only a small percentage of 2% were driving extremely slow, between 10 to 15 km per hour, and 8% were speeding in the 36 to 50 km per hour range. This could be influenced by individual driver behavior or road conditions. Graph shows the distribution of vehicle speeds. From it, we can better understand where driver behavior is inconsistent or unsafe. To improve safety, we suggest several measures. Enhance speed limit signage using reflective materials or larger signs. Install advanced warning signs and pavement markings to alert drivers. Add traffic calming device such as raised pedestrian crossings. Road alignment problems. Besides speeding, poor road alignment is another concern. Visibility is reduced at curve and intersection due to tight turns, vegetation, or billboards. Sudden change in road alignment without proper signs also can increase the risk of accidents. To mitigate alignment issues, we suggest realigning skewed junctions for better visibility, trimming or relocating roadside obstructions, and installing chevron signs, curve warning signs, or mirror at blind spots.
Geometric layout. The first issue is the complex geometric layout. As we can see, the intersection has a non-standard form and has an irregular layout, which consists of two minor roads and may confuse drivers, especially new or unfamiliar ones, as shown in this video, which is even more dangerous when it comes at night. The second issue is the sharp curve. The U-turn at the two minor roads is extremely tight with a narrow radius. It may be unsafe for the drivers if there is incoming vehicle from opposite directions. For this mitigation, we can redesign the junction into a clearer T-junction or introduce a mini roundabout if a traffic volume can be critical. Or we can widen or redesign the tight U-turn curve for safer turning, especially for buses or emergency vehicles, or consider a roundabout. Third, we can use advanced warning signs or road studs to guide drivers, especially at night or in a bad weather. Landscaping. Bushes and billboards are very close to the roadway edges, especially at merging points and corners, which can disturb the sight distance, can hide signage or signals, or can increase crashing if a vehicle leaves the road. For these mitigations, we can trim or relocate bush that can block sightlines or signs, or we can use lower shrubs or ground cover near the intersections, and make sure to maintain a clear zone free of obstruction, minimum of 1.5 meter to 2 meter from the edge of pavement. Road surface. First issue is the exhaust road surface. Older pavement sections, especially near the U-turn, may be prone to wear due to the turning forces. Second is the drainage. No clear drainage channels are visible, which could lead to the water ponding on curves or low points. For these mitigations, we can conduct a physical inspection such as skid resistance, especially in curved areas. Second, we can ensure proper drainage slope and install or clear surface drains. The third one, we can install the anti-skid surfacing on tight curves.
This section highlighted about roadside safety. At this spot, the main concerns is a slope with no guardrail. We also found trip hazards near the slope due to uneven surfaces and the absence of ramps or slope curbs. For improvements, guardrails should be installed along the slope to prevent falls, and uneven surfaces should be fixed to reduce trip hazards. Ramps or slope curbs are also needed. This will help create a safer and more user-friendly path. Next spot, we observe a pedestrian walkway that is blocked by light street and too narrow. making it difficult and unsafe for people. It reduces the space, creating a confined and uncomfortable working environment. To solve this, obstacles should be relocated and the walkway should be widened to 1.5 meter where possible to ensure safe and smooth pedestrian access. Another spot shows problems with a faded zebra crossing line and the absence of tactile paving. The faded markings made it hard for drivers to notice the crossing, while the lack of tactile guides could visually impair pedestrian at risk. To improve safety, the zebra lines should be repainted clearly and tactile paving should be installed to guide safe crossing. In this section, we highlighted about vulnerable road users. The problem observed is that students are crossing the road away from the zebra line, which increases the risk of accidents. To address this, installing flashing warning lights near the zebra line can alert drivers to slow down, especially during peak hours. In addition, pedestrian fencing or guardrails can help guide students to the correct crossing point. This table shows that comparison between ideal sidewalk design, what we found during the audit of sidewalk safety and vulnerable road users, the suggested solution, and the standard references in Malaysia. All these refer to JKR and Malaysia standard to guide proper pedestrian safety improvements.
This is the cross-section of our selected road. It includes 2 traffic lanes, one for each direction, a narrow 1.5 meter wide bus lane on the side, and a pedestrian walkway. The bus stop is located directly along this bus lane. The issue for this cross-section is the designated bus lane is only 1.5 meters wide. However, the standard width from Puspakom, a typical bus is about 2.5 meters. So when a bus stop to drop off students, it doesn't fully fit in the lane. It ends up protruding into the main traffic lane. This creates a serious safety conflict. Vehicles behind the bus are forced to overtake. But because the road is two-way, this section pushes them into the opposite oncoming lane, increasing the risk of head-on collisions. Our proposed solution is to upgrade the bus lane to match the actual size of the bus, which is 2.5 meters. This allows the bus to fully enter the lane without disrupting the main traffic flow. By doing this, cars can pass safely without needing to swerve into the oncoming lane, ensuring smoother and safer traffic movement, especially during peak drop-off times. This is a multi-phase junction located near a college residential area. Currently, the junction is only lit by 2 street lights which are not positioned directly at the intersection. During daytime, it may not be a problem, but at night, the lighting is insufficient, especially at the junction area where pedestrians frequently cross. Students walking from the college often cross in low visibility conditions, which increases the risk of accidents. Additionally, poor lighting creates confusion for drivers. We observe vehicles turning from the main road into the wrong lane, likely because road markings and lane division are hard to see in the dark. To enhance visibility and safety, we propose adding 2 additional street lights closer to the junction center. These lights should be positioned to cover pedestrian crossing paths and the turning zones. This improvement will increase visibility for both drivers and pedestrians, reduce confusion, and make the intersection safer during nighttime. At busy intersections, clear visual aids like road markings are crucial for maintaining smooth and safe traffic flow. But in our study area, one key marking is missing, which is the yellow box junction. Without a yellow box, drivers from the minor road tend to exit into the middle of the junction and stop there before making an exit, especially when the queue on the minor road is long. This creates a serious hazard. While those vehicles are stuck in the junction, cars from the major road may still be moving through. This can lead to near misses or even collisions right in the center of the intersection. The solution is to paint a standard yellow box marking at the center of the junction. This will act as a visual reminder not to enter unless the exit is clear. With this visual aid in place, drivers from the main road will wait until it's safe, reducing blockage and improving overall junction safety.